So the last thing that we're gonna do for this unit before we review for the 9 weeks test is simplifying radicals. And this is something that we did last year in algebra a little bit. We kind of touched on it, but we didn't really go into it too much. And it's a little important for when we go into triangles for this next unit. So if you can see on the side, I've put a couple of perfect squares, such as 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36. If you take the square root of those, you can see you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. Okay, so those are going to be really important for you to know, or at least be aware of, because those will help you simplify the radical much faster. Okay, so let's look at the square root of 27. Of course, it's not a perfect square. So what we're gonna do is find something that will work out well with that 27. And the one that works out the best is 9 times 3. Because 9 times 3 is equal to 27. Okay? So now that we have that, we can actually split that into square root of 9 times square root of 3. And if we just simplify the square root of 9, we get 3 square root of 3. And that would be our answer. So your goal is to make sure that you can split it into a perfect square times another number, so you can simplify it as much as you can. So let's look at the next one, square root of 175. With the square root of 175, usually when it ends in 5, it's most likely going to be 25. And in this case, the square root of 25 times, give me 1 second here, times 7. So the square root of 25 times 7 is equal to 175. So we can split this into 2. Of course, square root of 7 isn't perfect, so it just stays like that. And if we take the square root of 25, the answer is 5 square root of 7. And again, all you have to do is find two factors where one is perfect and the other one's not. And then we just simplify it to simplify our radical as much as we can. Of course, if you need any help with this, or you have any questions, you can always ask me on Google Classroom or through text, email, whatever you guys